I'm Will Berardino. I'm the Vice President here at Collective Automotive Group.
And I'm Jason Reckla. I'm one of the sales consultants here at Land Rover Brooklyn.
And we design a bunch of the product here at Land Rover Brooklyn.
I worked in interior design. This brand and the vehicles that we create are just naturally very beautiful.
We can go into the fact that they're unbelievable off-roaders, but the designs are iconic. So like when we're building cars, like we always get into this debate, you and I, on like, okay, so if it's Velocity Blue, as an example, are we doing a floating roof or are we doing a black roof? Right. Like it turns into this never-ending battle of like, do we want the heritage? Is that the right color combination?
When we first opened, looking at kind of all of the paint samples here, it just is like kind of brought me back to looking at fabric swatches, playing around with even the leather swatches that we have for the interiors, looking at, okay, this leather looks great with this paint color, and what happens if we chose Sorrento gray and did Perlino instead of caraway, you know? That part of it was definitely and is very fun for me.
Yeah, we opened up and right out the gate, we're one of the most successful stores in the country. We're selling a ton of volume. I've worked with some other brands and you're limited, right? Like you are only getting 6 of these really good cars and that's all you're getting. So you're like white, black, white, red, black, red, and that's it. Because we started to build all this volume, I'll never forget pulling you and John in and being like, I think I'm gonna order my next one in brown.
Yeah.
And for months we were just like waiting in anticipation for the build of this brown car with this caraway interior. And everybody is terrified. And ironically, the person that ended up buying it was a designer and thought that the car was like, this is stunning. I've never seen anything like this. We said, okay, we're gonna do a contrast roof. We're gonna do the black 23-inch wheels. We're doing the caraway interior, but we're gonna do the upgraded leather. And I remember when the car showed up, everybody's looking at us, they're like, it's a good looking car.
Yeah.
It's really rewarding when somebody who comes in who professionally designs homes or clothing or anything like that, and they're like, oh, the spec is so much better than everything else I've seen out there, which I think is what we specialize in. At the end of the day, that's our taste.
Yeah.
And the quality of the paint, the quality of the materials is so good.
We do get a lot of calls and like, wow, I've been looking for that exact car, no one has it. And that kind of always feels really good to me.
Yeah, it's cool.
To know that it's like, not just, hey, I'm looking for a black on black with, the same wheels that everyone else has.
That's why it's, I'd say it's Land Rover, but it's not, since we see all those 21-inch wheels cars. It's really Land Rover Brooklyn.
Land Rover Brooklyn. Come see us.
Exactly.